today we're going to be talking about what I see as one of the most promising extreme low cap gems that I have seen in quite some time. Now you can probably tell I'm a little bit tired, but crypto never sleeps, and for that reason I've been getting a lot less sleep myself. I'm actually going to be out of town for the next couple of days, so I'm so happy that I got to do this video before I leave town, and I'm going to upload it obviously, as you'll probably realize, in the very early morning, and so the first people to see this are probably going to be the lucky ones. Bear in mind we're also giving out Ledger Nano S's again on this video, so any comment you leave on this video automatically enters you to win. Now you remember when I first covered Band and DOS as alternatives to Chainlink. Obviously I don't even need to talk about Chainlink. It's the most established, most beloved coin in the entire space, I feel like. I don't really need to go into Chainlink. Everybody here understands how powerful the value of data is going to be, and of course that makes this video a whole lot easier because the coin we're going to be talking about today is a direct comparison to Chainlink. And no, I'm not talking about Band, which I covered earlier this month and has now gone absolutely parabolic upon the news that it will be listed on Coinbase. This is the first Binance Launchpad project that actually made it to a Coinbase listing. I don't know whether they were intentionally shunning the Binance Launchpad projects, but for better or worse, that was the first one to make it. Band, obviously being the Pepsi to the Coca-Cola that is Chainlink, is an undeniable project, amazing partnerships, and you can see a clear path forward. But what I didn't necessarily see coming was how big and how hard DOS would end up booming, which since I covered it 2 weeks ago has gone up at least 500%. Astronomical gains. If you guys are excited to find out about what, at least at the time of recording this, is a micro cap gem, then do me a favor and absolutely obliterate, destroy the like button, make sure it never comes back, because today the coin I'm covering might possibly be your best opportunity to get into something before it's absolutely gone berserk. So if you guys are excited for that, throw me a like, drop me a comment, and let's get started. So as you can see, Link has been going absolutely parabolic, topping $10 for the first time in its life today, bringing its market cap to almost $4 billion. And this market cap is significant because that is the point of comparison for other decentralized oracles in the space. Obviously, every project is going to have its own pluses and minuses, but it's important to realize that we are in a moment of bull euphoria, and probably to the detriment long-term of the space. Right now, there's not really an accurate way to calculate the value of these projects. So having a narrative that has a ton of hype around it, like DeFi oracles, pretty much DeFi is useless without oracles, so oracles have become the hottest thing since sliced bread thanks to Chainlink, and that's why Chainlink now commands a market cap of near $4 billion. That's 4,000 million. Keep that in mind as we go through the comparisons of Band and DOS. Obviously we covered Band weeks ago before it went on this parabolic run-up, and it had a market cap I think of about 70 million at that time. Right now it commands a market cap of 160 million, and my comparison was saying, hey, this thing could 10x and still be a third of the size of Chainlink. Still very much a Pepsi to the Coca-Cola that is Chainlink, and I still think Band has a lot of room to go. Even though it's at 160 million, it's definitely going to take a little bit of a breather, but it still has plenty of room to go. Looking at DOS, we can see that this thing has rocketed up to 18 cents. When we first started covering this thing, it had a market cap of just $3 million, and now it's got an insane market cap of $25 million, which isn't even that insane, because this is still about 1/7 or so of what the Band market cap is. So this $25 million mark could still grow significantly and just be catching up with the Pepsi, right? Not even the Coca-Cola of this particular niche. So when I found out about today's project, I was extremely excited. And this thing is brand new, hot off the presses. And it gives me a ton of joy to introduce to you Daya. Daya calls itself Open Source Data and Oracles for DeFi. Daya is an open source platform that allows market actors to supply, share, and use transparent, crowd-verified price data and oracles for DeFi applications. As you can see, Daya here has just hit the market. It's $1.27 per coin, and the market cap is $8 million. Now, when I found out about this coin earlier today, the market cap was just $6 million, and since this thing has been going crazy. So I've personally gotten a huge bag. My bags are seriously packed on this one because I'm not missing out on the next opportunity to pull a 5, 10, who knows, maybe 100x or more on a coin like this. Remember when I said that Chainlink is 4,000 million? Well, here we have a market cap of just 8 million. This is not some scam project. This is a very legit project. So legit that they've geo-blocked USA so that you can't even go to their website without a VPN. And if you look here, this Yahoo Finance article from just a few days ago lists Daya as the #1 DeFi project to watch in the second half of 2020, along with Orion Protocol, Aleph.im, Serum, and Compound. Obviously, Compound is way too late to get into. Aleph.im pumped like a 30x. Orion Protocol went nuts as well, and so Daya, I believe, is an incredible opportunity and the only decentralized oracle on the list. Literally, the DeFi meme has exploded. This is not just a baby trend anymore. This is a full-blown bull run, a super cycle that got kicked off by this new innovation on Ethereum, just like the ERC20 did and the ICO era did for Ethereum back in 2016 and 17, which probably helped get Bitcoin going in the first place. We now see that the same dynamic is at play here this time around, except DeFi is actually locking up billions of dollars worth of funds and proving its utility out in a way that no ICO was able to. Daya, Decentralized Information Asset, is an open source data and oracle platform for the DeFi ecosystem. Daya leverages crypto economic incentives to drive supply, share, and use transparent crowd-verified price data and oracles on financial and digital assets. First, data is pulled directly from the exchange APIs and other public data sources to Daya servers. Databases hashed on-chain, methodology documented on GitHub, feeds are accessible via oracles or API. DeFi protocols and other data users can plug and play into Daya data systems. They also have this autonomous distribution mechanism. The Daya governance token will be made available on the Gnosis DEX following a short initial offering using a bonding curve mechanism. Anyone can participate in the bonding curve allocation. The bonding curve sale will be followed by a liquidity provision on the Gnosis protocol Mesa DEX. So you can see they're echoing a lot of the points that I saw made, essentially with Chainlink and what we're seeing made with Band. And what we know here for sure is after reading through this documentation, they've been around since 2018. They've really put a lot of thought and energy into building a very substantial product here. And most importantly, they're fitting into a niche that is red hot. Look at what Band did just today. And this is after it's already done an insane run up. Look at what DOS did just today, 52% growth. And that's after it's already been going parabolic for weeks now. Remember, I covered it down here when it was just 2.5 cents. And this thing is 18 cents now. The coins that are absolutely the most primed for gains are the ones that are going to be the most widely used in the DeFi ecosystem, even more than any of these DeFi exchanges, these DeFi yield farming protocols. The most price reactive assets in the space are these DeFi oracles. So after finding out about Daya, I went in big on this one because I think this one could absolutely pop. And that's why I couldn't wait till tomorrow to even make this video. I'm making it and putting it out a couple hours from now, just as soon as the East Coast starts waking up, because I think that this project is going to waste no time in going absolutely vertical. That's just my assessment of the situation. Obviously, I could be wrong. They have plenty of great materials for you to dig into. They make it clear that they're trying to serve the digital asset space as well as the traditional asset space. Essentially, I see this as yet another very glossy, very well-run project that is going to be a competitor in this decentralized oracle space. So there you have it, your favorite type of video. I know, a brand new DeFi altcoin gem that has got all the pumpamentals you could want. It's pretty simple math right now that this one is wildly undervalued compared to the other competitors in the market. This project personally comes across to me as a builder to be a little bit higher quality than DOS, so I could see it competing a little bit above DOS, potentially going after Band, trying to be the third in the space, and in doing so, they'd be catching up to a project with a $160 million market cap, them sitting there at just 8 million market cap, and those are mathematical figures that I like to get behind. In this world where everything with DeFi on it is going up like a rocket ship, with the most pump-friendly coins in the entire space being the decentralized oracles, starting with the king himself, Chainlink, but working its way down to Band and DOS, both projects which I've covered on this channel, I think that this is going to be a very likely next third player in that operation. I could easily see Daya making a run to try to be the #3 decentralized oracle, or maybe even try to compete for that #2 spot. We all know that nobody is dethroning Chainlink. As I've said many times, it is going to be the Ethereum, if you will, of this decentralized oracle movement. They are going to be the kings of the data dons. However, following after them, we're going to have an all-out war because there are plenty of projects that are going to be vying for this overly abundant amount of capital that seems to be ready to be deployed into these amazing projects. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, do me a favor and smash the like button, because I promise you guys, I am exhausted right now, and making this video and editing it was not something I expected to do this late at night. However, I'm so happy that it came around because I actually feel like I'm truly unearthing a gem with this one. So I'm super excited. My bags are packed. and it gives me a tremendous amount of joy to present this project to you. So if you guys enjoyed it and you feel like you got value out of it, do me a favor and destroy that like button. And also remember, each and every comment on this video is entered to win a Ledger Nano S, so you're not gonna wanna miss out on that. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, I highly encourage you guys to hit that sub button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification, because as this video is living proof, if you sleep on something like this, you very well might miss the boat. It wouldn't surprise me to wake up and see that this price has moved tremendously. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, can't predict the future, but this is one that looks like it's got a little jetpack on it. So I highly encourage you guys that if you want to be the first ones to be made aware when I do research and put out a video on a coin like Dia, on coins like Anchor, on amazing coins like DOS and Band that I've been covering for the last several weeks now on a daily basis, I highly encourage you guys to hit that sub button and hit that bell notification so you're made aware whenever I put out these videos. My name's Elio Trades. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon on the next episode.